What's up, boys and girls? Me again, Jimmy the Fish, aka 6pn, bringing a short video on an unexpected purchase. It was unexpected because it wasn't on my budget this week or this, month or stuff like that. But, you know, I who wanted this for a while. It was on my wish list and it was on the back burner. It wasn't something I really like. I wanted to get like right away, but I did want one. And let me show you what it is. Mower maker, made in the USA, Matador Texas. Um, they are company that sells knives, right? They have a lot of traditional type of knives, a lot of trappers and you know stockmen, stuff like that, like regular. They have some hunting knives. Um, the company, I don't know if they make all their knives. I think some of their knives are made by other U.S. companies, but they brand them, under their name. But I know all their knives are made in the USA. I have one. There's a trapper with white bone scales that I received as a gift, and that one I don't use it. I just keep it in my collection. It's not being used at all. Um, so this knife is the model number 7102 LB. L is in Louis, B is in boy. Um, I think it's called a roper, if I'm not mistaken. And I went to a ranch store to get something, a container that I needed, and they have a big display, glass display with a lot of knives. Most of them, I want to say 80% of them are case knives, and they got some few Balker Plus and Balker Germany, Arbolito, and they also have some more maker, and I think they have like 2, 3 straight folders there, the newer folders, but the majority is case. So I was walking by to get the container, and it's knives, right? So just looked around, and I knew they had the Matador brand there because I always seen them there when I've gone, but they only had a few. This time they had a little bit more knives, so I was like, look, and once I saw the knife, I knew what it was. I knew that was the knife. It was on my wish list. So you see the knife right here. Hey, Jimmy, that's an ugly ass knife. What were you thinking, boy? Well, yeah, boy, yeah, boy. It is an ugly knife, let me tell you. It does look ugly. And let me tell you, the finishing, the quality control on it, not good at all. But there's something special about this knife. Something special about it. I mean, let me see all the stuff about it. And you can see the pins. The pin here and the pin here is not properly finished. The tension or lock bar is all scratched up. It's not perfectly polished. The pocket clip is alright, but that's the only position you can carry on tip down. Um, it has a torch screw, so you cannot take down the knife, and it has the Moore Maker mark there, very roughly imprinted in there. It has this ugly ass inlays, plastic inlays, that you probably can take them out and put some wooden inlays in there, maybe some G10. I don't know. I am gonna do something about that. Um, Hopefully, I can also change this pin and try to put in a torch screw or something. I don't know, but at least the plastic things they have to go, and you can take them out because you can see there that they're like just glued in there or something. But I'm gonna try to see if I can take them off and try to put some nice inlays here or something better looking. The polymer that is made of, it looks pretty damn strong. Um, this part right here, all this other yellow stuff, it looks pretty damn sturdy. Um, The blade, it's a drop point, very pronounced drop point, and you have a small, very very small recurve here in the back, almost nothing, and then you have your belly. They have two sizes. They have the large one, this one, and they have a smaller one. Um, the ergonomics on it, even though it doesn't have no jimping anywhere, it's still pretty decent ergonomics on it. I was surprised on the ergonomics when I held it in my hand. I was like, damn, no jimping and still good ergonomics. That's good. As you can see here, the lock bar is not doesn't sit completely all the way down. I didn't like that. So when I hold this knife and I have to press my thumb on top, I mean it still goes there because that's the way the knife is designed, and there's where your thumb wants to go when you're using it. But it's just for security purposes. I don't want this thing to close on me because I see that gap there on the lock bar on the back, and I was like, not too happy about it. So, I mean, they do need help on quality control on these things, and this thing is not cheap. I mean, it's not expensive, but it's not cheap. They run from $40 to $50, depending where you buy it. Um, well, your question is, why did you buy an expensive knife that is not finished correctly and it has an fugly color? Well, let me explain to you. I got a bunch of folders, probably some 70 plus folders. Um, and all of them are made of different steels, right? But I don't have one made in 1095 carbon steel. This blade, it's 1095 carbon steel. It's not stainless. It's carbon steel. It will get dark. It will get a patina. The same as the Mora. It's like the same as the Moras. They're 1095 carbons. Or high carbon steel, whatever you want to call it. So that's what's special about the knife, the actual blade material. So that's the reason that was basically the only reason I got it. Because I don't have a folder made with 1095. And that steel for me is a very nice steel as far as sharpening. You can sharpen 1095, to a very line thin edge. I mean, with not a lot of effort, and it retains its edge. Decent. Um, Another thing on 1095 is that I like the color when it starts getting a patina on it, not rust, not the bad ugly rust, but the patina on it. It gets a very nice color, and I like patinas. I like blades with nice patinas on them, and this one will get that patina with time and use and stuff. So this one is a user. I'm not gonna save it or put it away. I am gonna start using it, and I need to oil it. But even the action is still pretty smooth. I mean, I still need to probably tighten it up a little bit because I feel it's a little bit loose. Plus, you have that it's not even centered. So out of the box, it's not centered. So they're lacking some kind of quality control on the knives. They do need to pay more attention to it. I know it's $40 whatever, but I've seen some $10 Chinese ones that have better better finish than this one. I mean, this is a USA made blade, so I mean, to take pride on that crap and put everything on it, because it's representing you represent. But I like the blade. I like the blade, and I like the steel on it, and that was the main reason why I got it. So I wanted to show you the knife. So there are folders out there with 1095. All of the ones I've seen, they're stainless. Maybe some are 2 steel D2 and other O1s, all the stuff. But I never seen a 1095 one before, and this is the first time I actually held one in my hands. I saw a video, I don't remember from whom, and he was showing this exact knife, and he said 1095 steel blade. I was like, what, 1095 steel blade? Damn, I want one of those, you know. So this is the unexpected purchase. Something I wasn't planning to buy right now. It was gonna come sooner or later, but not right now. But probably I won't have cigarettes for the next week or so, and probably I won't be able to eat maybe for the next 2 3 days. But I'll be okay. I got a 1095 curved steel knife. Yeah, boy. No, I'm just kidding. But I wasn't expecting to spend this money right now on this. I had to put away for something else. But I mean, even though it has its flaws, I think it's still a pretty cool knife. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon again. Bye bye.